coming for me next?
Your friend Zolaya sent me.
She's still here?
You'll see her soon. We need to get through the market.
And again, all I need people. An important thing we have to understand when searching for purpose is that it is super individual.
Yeah,
People
true.
find purpose in the. I wouldn't use the word weirdest because again, that's also an individual definition. They just find it in their own way. How dare you be nervous? These people are out here. They need you. They need you to tell them how to win in life. They need you because else their life will crumble. How dare you be the slightest of nervous in this situation? You're here to help them. You're here to save them. Whatever you say, they will follow because they look up to you. They need you to help them. So go out there and help them. You're not bigger than them. You're not more than them. You're just as equal, but you just have something that they need. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Diablo, where me and my beautiful friend Gus, we are speaking about things that we find interesting. Maybe you can learn one or two things while we are progressing the beautiful story of Diablo 4.
100%. Hello, gentlemen. I'm very glad to host this amazing series. Henning, I'm glad we are back together. What's the target of today, and what's the main topic of discussion for today?
I am glad you asked that. This isn't set up at all. So, the main target of today is progressing the main campaign. We did some dungeons and some strongholds last time. Maybe we do one or two more, but focus is just to complete the main campaign and then talking about the topic that we left off of last episode. We talked about Gus's purpose and what drives him. And we want to continue off that today with our topic, like coming in and there, here and there, while we also focus on the game, of course. So, yeah, we're going to talk about people's purpose and why people have purpose and what it can do for us and why it's important, which I believe is one of the most important topics. So I think we can giddy up and get ready.
I also want to go into the salvage yard first, to be honest.
Yes, we can go to the city real quick.
Yep, that would be an amazing experience I've ever experienced. So, thus far we've done an amazing job. I'm very proud.
We're almost reaching level 30.
Yeah. We've done that relatively... almost halfway to 60. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is...
Where's the salvage guy?
He is inside, I think.
In the darkness of the forest before I reached down. Glowing eyes.
Salvage all.
Never been so terrified.
Oh, he's sitting today. All items shall be super salvage right here. Excellent. So,
Super salvage.
with the salvage that we are doing, we're collecting those things. Now, let's focus a little bit on that. We're collecting all those stuff and things. And so we're
all the
going
materials, yes.
The materials are important for what?
For crafting and for enchanting. You know, as just like you did with the tempering thing.
Okay. I can't buy potions now? No, I can't upgrade nothing. Okay. I need to go into this place that I can buy potions. You know, I have no experience potions, critical stuff and things.
I
Can
mean,
we do it from here?
it's not super important right now.
Ah, okay.
It's not super important. For now, we will want to travel to Ket Bardu, the city in the top.
Okay, I can go into... Do I go... I have a waypoint unlocked. Do I travel there?
Yes, we go there.
Okay, excellent. How do I have this waypoint?
Because we just collected it last episode.
Ah, we did. Okay, perfect. Oh,
Great, you're following along.
It's the city. Yeah, it's the
yeah,
city.
it's the city. So, from where we left off last time, we focused on dungeons, and now we're just gonna focus on the main campaign one more time.
Yep.
And we were talking about purpose. And we were talking about your purpose and what drives you, what motivates you. And we learned that what motivates Gus, without putting words in his mouth, is content creating. Because
Yeah.
you said that you were home and you were like enjoying your life way much because you were just chilling, doing what you love, and that motivated you to keep going.
Do I click on Loreth?
Yes, we click on Loreth. Let's see what he has to say.
I had hoped to find a witness who
We're
saw
gonna
Elias.
go on Henning's point
Instead,
exactly.
I have a
Give us
camp of dead
3 seconds.
They were
1,
slaughtered
2.
by demons, that much is plain. But none was summoned here.
How is it plain that they were slaughtered from because they
Could
got away in
Elias
half?
have
Yeah, that makes
summoned
sense.
these demons?
Easily. And assuming he did...
So what we
he
learned
may
last
still
time
be
is
here.
that Elias
Stay
is the
close
son
to
of Lilith, and Elias has been the apprentice of Loreth. And Elias,
Okay.
he is the Lilith is the demon that wants to kill us all.
Oh,
So that is yes, that is fantastic. That's good news.
random golden gloves. It is good news, but why, bro? I can't use my spells. Why? What's
Maybe you don't
happening?
have a weapon or wand equipped.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Your weapon is right here. Your weapon is right here.
Where is the?
It's on the
web-
ground, Gus.
On the
behind you.
ground. Why the fuck did I drop my weapon?
I don't know. Maybe you right-clicked it or something.
What the fuck?
If you come up here, you will find
No,
a altar of Lilith. I'm pretty sure.
But why I don't get a map thing for the altars? We don't get map thing. We just find them randomly if we're smart, if we're cute.
I mean, I can see them because I've already claimed all of them. But,
But they don't have a specific mark then.
no, they don't.
Okay.
I think an important thing we have to understand when searching for purpose is that it is super individual.
Yeah,
People
true.
find purpose in the...
I hear a stone
I wouldn't use the word weirdest because, again, that's also an individual definition. They just find it in their own way. And
isolated.
purpose for people can come in waves, but it can also come in a... How can we say? It can come in a destination. It can come in a feeling. Like, I find life purpose when helping old people cross the road, for example. Let's say that.
Yeah,
That could
okay.
be purpose for someone. The feeling of helping, the feeling of contributing to the world. And
Yeah.
you can kind of release that feeling either by helping the world by being a firefighter, or you can help it by being a handicap helper. Both things contribute to the world, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But it's just in two different ways of expressing it, just like religion. It's different ways to express your religion to the God you believe in or to the power you believe in, by either begging or praying or meditating or just thinking about them, or just living your life in a way, eating a certain way. It's always to express your gratitude, express your purpose. And the same thing, is for purpose. So that's one thing we have to accept first. Secondly, we want to find out how we get that feeling. And you can never know before you've had it. I found out that I got my real purpose when teaching other people how to find theirs. This is where my real purpose comes in.
Okay. That's an
And-
interesting, like, take.
Yes, and I cannot tell you how it is. I can just tell you this is just what feels so right for me. I feel the universe is thanking. The universe is like, yes, it's you. This is what you are. This is what you have to do.
Tread carefully.
And
Elias could still be close.
there's a theory that you can convince yourself, and there also is the theory that it couldn't be anything else. You know, there's two sides of it.
I need to argue a little bit with you.
Yeah.
You say it feels right when you teach people things. How do you know from that young age, with the like little experience that you have on life and stuff and things? How do you know the things that you teach people are like the correct teachings and the correct preaching? Like, how do you approach that? I'm not saying that you are wrong. I'm saying
No,
how
it's
do
a-
you
it's
feel
a-
like safe when you're expressing the things?
Yeah, how I feel so confident is that I know that life is never permanent. Anything in life is never permanent. So all I am saying, all I've said so far, all the experience I have experienced so far, and all the things I feel to be true so far is all within the words of so far.
Okay.
Right now, in my moment, with all the experience I have, all the life experience I have, all the books I've studied, all the people I've studied, all the people I've coached, over 200 almost 300 people I've coached in mindset, purpose, and performance. I feel like this is my thing so far. But I could never know. I could wake up tomorrow and be like, wow, I want to milk cows for the rest of my life. This is where I feel home. I can make milk. Milk is worldwide. Everyone loves milk. This is my purpose. Yes. But this is not how I feel right now. This is how I feel right now. I want to coach people. I want to help people find their purpose and live for their purpose.
How did that start? That's a question that I want to ask you. Like, how did
See, this
that
is the
start?
interesting story about me, and I'm gonna make a podcast soon about it, going into all the details. But
The podcast is gonna
in
be in
short-
English or in Danish?
I will make both. I will make both.
Okay.
So, I heard a podcast when I was in the firefighting corps in Denmark. It's obligatory to go in there.
Really?
And I heard this podcast from a guy called Anders Hansen.
Okay.
And he talked about these things, about the law of attraction, the way of thankfulness, and the way of manifesting all things. And I, from my life, has tried so many different things, and I never felt right, and I felt like the universe was against me. And I could never put words on it because I didn't have the words for how I felt. But how he described this was exactly how I felt.
Okay.
So all I did was just chase this because I felt like the universe was talking to me. I felt like he was talking straight to me, even though it was just a podcast. I felt like, wow, this is like just me he's describing, how I felt my whole life, but never had words for it.
How old were you when you were exposed to the podcast?
I was 18. Now I'm
Okay.
20.
Okay.
And my brother had always tried to put me into it, and it was actually him who put the podcast on. So
What are we
I just started
searching
chasing
about?
this, and I started becoming a part of my brother's music coaching company. And when we decided to close that on a win, like we were like, okay, we have done our thing here, but we don't want to do it anymore. We lost interest, right? So
Yeah.
my brother thought that that was his purpose, and that's fine because that was his purpose for that time.
Insane, you mean?
But then
Elias was an
maybe it didn't go as
exceptional
planned, or maybe he
arbitrator.
found some other interest. But this is just like a this is just like the layers. We're like an onion, right? We have layers.
Okay, yeah.
But
So
too late.
let's say
Elias is
we can
long
never
gone.
truly know what the
This
purpose
Gemba
is like
is
on the last layer.
can you be
That's what we're trying to
certain?
search for, right?
Then he gives
So maybe it could be,
control
okay,
to the
I like
very perceptive
I like helping old women, so I help old
Let's
women,
hope
but I
it's
also
still a
help
question.
young men. Oh, but I also like that. Okay, I pull off another layer. But I don't just like helping them. I actually like helping them get a six-pack. Okay, I like helping people get a six-pack. Okay, that's another layer. So now I'm getting closer to what I actually like. But
You know-
I don't just want them to get a six-pack. I want them to double their benching power. Okay, this is another layer I pull off for what I want in life. And I can only know by just doing it and experiencing, trying stuff. Because I could never know by just saying, yeah, well, I'm not gonna do anything. I'll just wait for my feeling to be there. Don't force it, but embrace it. Go into it and be like, I want to find out because I just want to try stuff, see what I like, and then make a living out of it.
Okay.
So
you
for the story to like conclude, I just learned this thing as an 18-year-old, and now I put it into my own life. And I feel like, until further notice, this is my way of I'm gonna live my life, and I'm gonna make a living out of helping people achieve their dreams, because this is what I want. I love to see people lighten up. I love to see people smile, and I love to see people living life. Because if somebody have lived life in crazy ways, I met a shaman once, and he took me through a journey in my mind to really let me see how like crazy the world is. And it just made me feel like, wow, this life has so much to offer. So
Give
why
me-
sit here and complain?
Before you give us the passionate speech about what he taught you, give me the story of the shaman. How does one become shaman? Where is he from? How old was he? Talk to me about the shaman first. If
Yeah,
you know
so
what I mean. Like, do you know any info
the
about?
shaman, yes, he's a Danish guy, a good friend of mine, and he's here from Denmark. I don't know where exactly he lives, but he lives somewhere in North Sjælland.
Okay.
And yeah, he has studied shamanship. It's a real education. People will think I'm crazy. No, it is real. It exists. He has studied and done rituals and stuff for many, many years. And he has gone to Peru as well to study with the what is that called?
The Peru, the Mayans, what? The Peru?
Indian, not the Indians.
The natives, the Indians.
Yeah, like the people in the jungle, like the
Okay.
primitive boys in the jungle. He has studied some books with them as well.
Okay.
And yeah, he just took me through this journey where I just got to see how much life is worth, and he just gave me this like crazy speech about life, like how valuable it is, and we can never know what happens after, but what we can know is that we can just live the craziest life ever until that happens, and we have that power in our mind.
Okay.
So let's get the most out of it. And it's just so true. Like, people forget sometimes how valuable their life is. And they start to complain that, oh, there's traffic, oh, I got bitten by a mosquito and it itches. And people sometimes need some perspective, which is fine, because, of course, the daily life can call sometimes. And we're like, oh, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta go to work, I gotta make a living, and this and that and this and that. That's fine. But I just got taught a big lesson about life, and this is why I feel like it's my purpose to help people get the max out of their own life.
Okay.
So it's
Interesting,
basically where
interesting.
my
Bad
purpose
news
came
for
from,
us.
yeah.
Gemba was
It's actually
It seems that life is telling others to
I
his
think
madness.
this whole discussion.
Told to summon
I
to
mean,
avoid you.
I'm not sure if you're doing the solo podcast. I don't want to start the
master
discussion
has all
here,
he
start
needs.
asking. We need to go in depth into
You'll
that
have to
shit.
do
You should
something
invite
about
me to your podcast to discuss.
I will
And the good
definitely.
news-
I will definitely. I've done some
So,
podcasts
just to
earlier, but I want to make a
fully-
real one.
Yeah, you can try your things out.
Yeah,
Uh,
because it's a longer story, and
yeah, bro.
I
It's a really
I
in-depth
love preaching about it
analysis.
because
Yeah.
I feel there's so many golden like tips I want to share with the world from my life, and people can take it if they want or not. But I just hear being so jealous of me, like people of my own age, or people even 5 years older than me. They're like, "Wow, man, you got it all going. How?" I'm like, "Sit down. Let me tell you a story."
Yeah, people actually. Give me a second. I need to find the spell. People actually are being too drawn into the things that life gives them, which they forget to evolve as human beings. You know.
Yeah.
And that's why they are like, how the fuck? What the fuck is this guy doing? Why can't I do that? You know.
Yeah.
Or
People
maybe-
are often also drawn to the comparing thing. So when they see a guy with big car and big watch and like big house and
Yeah.
beautiful wife, they're like, "Wow, I need this." But he's 5 years younger than me. Then you get the moment of regret. You get the moment of crisis in your life, and you're like, "Wow, I'm just a loser. I have nothing. My life will never be anything."
I'm ready to continue with
Because
that.
we just keep comparing ourselves to these things, which is the biggest killer to ever achieving anything, is comparing yourself. It should only be used as motivation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will make a podcast as soon as possible. Maybe we can make one when I come to visit beautiful friend Gus here in Greece.
We can actually, but we can. We'll figure something out.
Oh wait, I think there is an altar right here we can collect quickly.
Okay, yeah. Defo.
So, to make the story short and concluded real quick, I found my purpose by just experiencing life. Simply. And I just chased, because I always knew I wanted to be more, but I never knew what. Until I found out, because I just chased it. And the same, maybe you sit here with a feeling, you guys, or maybe the listeners sit here, and maybe they're like, okay, I want to be more in life. I know I have potential for more. I have these skills, but I don't know how to use them. So, what you need is to find what you really want and what you really need in life. And sometimes you don't know until you find out. And the way to find out, the way I experience it, is by just chasing and living life. Not because you have to be hasty or impatient, but just make sure that that you are occupied with something that gives you purpose. I love editing. I love running. Okay, turn it into something that you can enjoy even more. Because sitting there wasting good potential, like I'm a good editor, but I still work in a supermarket, and I'll just be doing that for the rest of my life, trying to just earn some money and stuff like that. Throw more work into yourself, because the best investment you can make is in yourself. Knowledge, network, time. You can save so many bad life experiences by investing in yourself, getting time and network and knowledge.
if I can add on that, the problem that the society have nowadays is that it's programmed and built to keep people not doing exactly what we're saying right now. Because
Exactly.
you need to work, you need the money, you need to do stuff and things, and the society doesn't. You need to do that solo. You know, that's the hard part.
Exactly.
So that's what I think people should. I think that should be like the main gravitational point of any discussion, because it's very nice us discussing about what they should do, but they need to do work. You know, they need to do that, and they need to do extra things for themselves.
The society won't help you. Society, social media, nothing will help you. You have to do it yourself. But this is why you want to gather a team. You want to gather a team of dedicated people that have the same mindset.
Exactly.
And this is what I've done in my own community, in my own course. I have gathered the best network, and I'm still expanding it, of the best, the smartest, the most dedicated people I could find. And these people are also there to help each other. We always help each other. Some are further than me, some are less further than me. We'll just help each other. I learned from a book that this beautiful, beautiful sentence called, "Everyone is superior to me in some way." And when I say that to myself, I would never look down at anyone, because they could have more knowledge than me that I could use to expand, right? So why would I ever slam the door in their face saying like, oh, you don't earn as much money, you don't look better than me, you have a worse life? What if they knew something I don't? I would have slammed my door in their face for no reason, just to increase my own status. So, to conclude this as well, gather a team of people that are as dedicated as you are, because they will boost you. And even better, get someone that is better than you, because then you'll always feel the urge to try and outperform, which is just the best and the biggest cheat code to get far, right?
Yeah.
Because if you're working out with someone in fitness that is always taking more reps than you, sooner or later you'll feel like, oh my god, I have to take more reps than this guy. I'm feeling I don't like being like in bad light, and this will help. This will boost you. Sometimes it can also ruin you, but of course take it with
a grain
take
of
it
salt,
as you.
yeah.
Yes, take it with a grain of salt, and as I said in the last episode, translate it to your situation. If you have a hard time with status, take someone on your level, and help and make them help them, and they will help you, of course.
But people fell in this trap of comparing, I think.
Yes, but if we change the word of comparing to something else, we might change our whole psychological translation.
Yeah.
So instead of comparing, we could call it, let's see, we could call it viewing and congratulating our friend, and then performing as well. That could also be a way to do it.
Yeah.
Because this is about perception. I taught this in a seminar I did in front of 100 students today. I talk about perception, where one person got told by the teacher, this is not good enough. A person with a bad perception, he will think, oh, I'm not good enough. Look, another sign that I suck. Oh my god, I'm just a failure. While the other person gets the exact same sentence, but he thinks, oh, look at this, I can be better here.
Yeah.
I am thankful for getting, for the teacher letting me know where I can be better. It's the same exact situation, but it's two different ways of viewing it and taking it into your life.
So at what exact age did you like start talking to a lot of people? So because you told me like declining this will cost a little bit.
You just accept this.
No, like you're 20 now, bro. How did you achieve to go on like talking with so much people, like 100 people? You were doing seminar. You like. How was that? You didn't feel anxious. You feel the passion consumes you, and you're like,
I am so filled up by my life purpose that I see nothing but joy by doing this. I help so many people.
Okay.
I heard a funny story about a guy. It was like a motivational coach, and he said that. Let's see where we have to go. We have to go to my market.
Give me a little bit because I have so much fucking shit now.
Yeah. So there was this coach, and his apprentice or his guy He
Do I
was.
just, please, do I just salvage everything again?
Yeah, just salvage everything. Yeah,
Where the fuck is the smith?
he's right here, where I am.
What?
Right here. Right here. Right here. Right here.
Oh,
My
okay.
skill
Perfect.
is unmatched. You'll see.
So yeah, this coach, he was he had his apprentice about to do a seminar,
The devil's pay.
and the apprentice came over to him and said, "Man, I'm so nervous. What if I stutter? What if they don't like me or something?" The coach, he smiled, and then he shouted in his face, "How dare you be nervous? These people are out here. They need you. They need you to tell them how to win in life. They need you because else their life will crumble. How dare you be the slightest of nervous in this situation? You're here to help them. You're here to save them. Whatever you say, they will follow because they look up to you. They need you to help them. So go out there and help them. You're not bigger than them. You're not more than them. You're just as equal, but you just have something that they need. And to be nervous about that is the biggest way to disappoint yourself and everyone that looks up to you." The guy, he got completely numb, and then he went out there and delivered the best seminar of his life because he shifted his perspective. Instead of saying like, "Oh no, what if they laugh at? What if they do this and that to me? What if I stutter? Or I don't remember what to say." He instead focused on what he could give them instead of what he could gain from it. And when you shift that purpose and when you shift that perspective to what can I gain from this instead of to what can I give to them, you become much more calm because you focus on their needs. And their needs are always more important than your needs when helping people. Does this make any sense to you?
It makes absolute sense, but a word that keeps spinning on my mind, which I want to bring up. I 100% understood what you said. And the important thing is that the coach said to the guy that like those people need you. You have something for them. They want to make their lives better, but you need to be the word that is spinning in my head. The important word. Give me a sec. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I can't. So the important word is that you need to have humility with everything you do, right?
Yes, for sure.
Especially if you're preaching, because people can get over their heads as well.
They can,
And
for sure.
then
And this is why I always want to say multiple times, translate it to your situation. Because I have not been in your life situation. The guy that is listening right now, or the girl that's listening right now, I don't know what you've gone through. But all I know is that you have the power to change your life for the better. You have the power to help other people. So use it. And everything I say here, translate it to your situation. Take what you can use and throw the rest away. This is personal development, individual development. And I cannot develop you. You can develop yourself by using the things I say to you. There was a sentence also that said, you cannot force a person to change, but you can shine so bright of achieving success, joy, and happiness that they cannot resist but to follow you.
Can you repeat this one?
Yes. You cannot change a person by force, but you can shine so much of brightness, joy, achieving success, keeping going, performance, never giving up, that they cannot resist to follow you.
Yeah.
You cannot force it, but you can inspire.
Yeah. Okay. But can you inspire even the most like jealous, bad mind person, like your enemies, for example, the guys that want you to fail? Can you inspire them as well?
I see my biggest helpers in my life is the one that hate me.
Okay.
Because there is nothing they want more in this world than to see me fail, but there is nothing I want more in this world than to make them wrong.
Okay.
Again, perspective, right?
Yeah.
But here's the question. Or here is the answer to that. I want to help everyone, but I accept the fact that I cannot, which is fine. I can do my best. I can try, as we talked about in the last episode. Just try. Just do anything. At least give it a try, right?
Yeah.
So I do that. But if it doesn't work, sure, I failed. I got better. Let's keep on going.
Yeah. What's your
And ever
opinion
since I
about like? Yeah. Go
Yeah,
on.
like ever since I got into the world of this personal development and actually started seeing things in a different perspective than just sitting here, oh, I'm the victim.
Why did you let him in?
I
The
just have
victim
like
mentality,
achieved
like-
so many great things. Yes, exactly.
But ignorance of evil offers little
And when things started to like when things are a mentality, it becomes your character eventually. It becomes your identity. It just becomes who you are, how you act, how you speak.
and angels alike
Um,
in the fight.
And I remember you
against
also
the
asked me, how did I talk to so many people and how do I achieve like this great network and all these kind of things? Well, I did what 99% of people don't do. I tried.
Yeah.
This is the first thing that people have to do. They're like, but I also tried. I once called my boss to say if he knew anyone. Yeah, but man, put some effort into it.
He took the forbidden
What do you mean?
Like I sure as hell did my work.
Ah.
I learned communication. I learned how to network because that's also a skill. That's also a talent. Communication
yeah.
is something I study.
What knowledge remains?
It's a soft skill. Soft skill they call those things.
Yes, sure is. But it's goddamn a skill that can help you far in life.
Yes, of course.
The archive.
I just did. I mean, I have
Do you
gotten a
use-
1,000 no's.
do
But
you
the
use,
one
like-
yes I finally got, that was what changed my life.
Do you use diplomacy or do you use like 100% honesty? What's your tactic? Do you use any diplomacy in your communication skills, or you're going like 100% honesty? Because both have. I mean, diplomacy doesn't have that much negative things. Maybe you need to do a small lie, but 100% honesty is clear. But it can't always work. It can't.
Yeah, sure. I would never lie to anyone, but I would just formulate it in a way that will get us both the things that we want, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But it's like, imagine, there's a funny sentence which I often use when talking about performance and motivational speak. It is, imagine if you were only 500 mistakes and 500 no's away from achieving your dream life. How quickly would you want to go out there and make those mistakes and get those no's?
As fast as possible.
Yeah, exactly. You will call 499 people a day,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you
yeah.
would just sit there and be so happy that the next person you call, he will pay the thing that you ask. You will do the thing that you want, and but the other way as well. You're only 500 mistakes away. You would do 499 mistakes. You would start 499 businesses. Take 499 failed push-ups. You would do 499 wrong calls. But then you know the next call will be like this. How quickly would you want to live life and get this to happen? This is one of the sentences I live by. I cannot fail quickly enough.
Okay.
So I'm not waiting for the right time. I'm just shooting, and I'll learn on the way.
And how do you deal with like mistakes or setbacks?
Setbacks, an interesting one. In the book Think and Grow Rich, we learn about this. We learn that in life there will be what we call a bump on the road and a temporary setback. And the question is just how will you react to that? Because you always have the choice to react in two different ways, effective and ineffective. So if I hit a setback, if something didn't go as planned, we can use the sentence improvise, adapt, overcome.
Okay.
And we can also ask, what would this teach me? So let's say I want to start a business, and I start a business, and it doesn't work. I didn't get any customers, I didn't get anything, or let's say I get some customers, and then a month I didn't get anything. I didn't get any customers.
and I saw the coming
Okay.
darkness.
We can
Through the
use a
day,
graph
I
that
have prepared to
that I
accept
have
the
had in my
burden
seminar
of
as well.
knowledge.
I'm going to show it on
Unto
podcast
evening,
as well. It's a really good
I
graph.
shall
It
keep it
basically
safe,
shows 6
and
different
into the
steps
night
where we have the
hereafter.
uninformed optimism, which basically means you don't know much, but you're just so motivated to start.
Okay.
Then we have the informed pessimism, which means you start to gain more knowledge, and you're like, oh shit, this is hard. I have to pay people, I have to get this and that, and oh my god, all the sales, all the stuff I have to. There's so much. You get informed, and you start to get stressed, and you start maybe to regret what you did because you don't have the information, you don't have the skills, and maybe you started too much, and you don't know how to handle obstacles on your way.
My scholars.
Do
And
you think
this will come eventually.
He murdered them.
But like I feel like at a lot of important things of my life that brought me into the position that I am right now. Me personally, I know that I have been a little bit lucky and timed, like the timing was perfect on some things. Like, do you think people can try? I mean, I tried without having them. Okay, I just got lucky because I did try as well. But like, do you think luck is as important on success as is the trying part, or everybody can do it without luck? What's like? What do you think on that?
It's a really good question because everyone can achieve personal development by just starting, right?
Yeah.
But I don't believe luck plays a big role. I just believe that using the law of the universe, because the universe will reward you if you just do it. If you do what needs to be done, whatever it takes. And this sentence, whatever it takes, that is a wide one, but it sure as hell is correct. Right? Like, if you make 200 calls and they are not... Yeah, we finished this dungeon thing. Okay. So we can just leave it, I think, right? Yeah. So let's say if you do 200 calls and you get no sales.
Yeah.
Is that unlucky? Then you ask your friend. He did 200 calls, but he got 150 of them. Is he lucky? Or did he just do something better? Did he do something different than you? Because I do feel like there is a tendency in the world that when you refuse to admit that you could do something better, you start to blame luck. And I believe luck is too undefined that I would never like to use it in any circumstance of my life.
Give me a second. Endless Pyre rank 1. I'm on level 31, but here it says level 33. Did I fuck something up?
We can go to Ket Bardu on the map, by the way. You can travel there.
Okay.
If you just go to the world map.
I can do that? How can I exit the cave?
Just click map the sanctuary in the bottom. Yeah, that, right there. Up.
Oh, wait.
Up. There, yes.
We can go in here, travel?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, before continuing, give me a sec to catch up with my stuff and things.
Sure.
Give me a sec. We are 36 minutes in, so we are relatively perfect. So, I think I've done pretty much everything has been totally updated. I don't know why it says 31, but let's go and find the Pyromancer. Give me a sec, Henning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rank 1, I think, right? No. Permafrost. Endless Pyre. You reduce expect burning damage and affect by more burning damage over time. Endless Pyre. Okay. Excellent. Endless Pyre. So after that, go Endless Pyre. I go Combustion then. Okay, perfect. We can continue. Where do we go right now? Go down?
I'm gonna just salvage my stuff.
Yep. Do I salvage as well the brilliance of the is it better?
Yes.
I do
when
that,
you
right?
salvage a legendary item, it will keep the effect and put it into your collection. So in the future, you can enchant your other legendary items with that.
But is it? But we don't know what's better. Like, is this better than the two that I currently have, or is it
No,
better
I
to
think you should
two?
have those two because you gain 2 different skills.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Okay, perfect. What are you doing there?
I'm just
No,
changing my
I
looks
think we
and
can
stuff.
we can upgrade potions as well, I think.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh, what the fuck? That's nice. Can hold a skull.
Most often times when I meet like obstacles or I meet some wind in my face, or like there's an obstacle I can't get over, or failure, if I meet that, I often change my perception again. I thank the universe for showing me where I'm not strong enough. Because if I have an idea of, let's say something like maybe becoming a millionaire, getting a six-pack,
You will be back.
dating a beautiful girl,
Stars
or
do
buying
not
this new
lie.
house, or just getting a raise from my job.
Yeah.
If I get met by the exact opposite, maybe the universe instead, see, this is again a theory, but the theory is what can change our mindset. And if we change our mindset, we can change our view on the world. And with the changed view on the world, we can act in different ways, which means we can get better for next time. So, with that in mind, we can view an obstacle, a failure, as the universe showing us where we aren't strong enough yet. Just like in a game, for example. Sometimes you cannot enter a building or enter a world, enter a portal, because you're not strong enough. And if we translate that to the world, it could be that, okay, you want to get a raise, you ask your boss for a raise, but he's like, nah, man, I'm gonna cut it because you asked. So maybe you're not strong enough. Maybe you're not there in the mindset. You can also blame it on luck, playing the victim card, sure, but that doesn't change what actually happened.
Yeah.
But by getting better instead of getting bitter, I'm gonna repeat that, get better, not bitter, you can actually change it and say, okay, the universe just showed me where I'm not strong enough. Maybe I gotta work harder. Maybe I gotta show more results. So I do that. I work on myself. I start reading some books, start working out. I get better energy. I show better energy. I smile more. I compliment my boss. I get a better relationship with my boss. And I might meet some more failures. Maybe he says no to inviting him or something, or maybe me throwing a party or something. Maybe it's like, ah man, you're sick in the head. What the fuck do you mean? I'm gonna cut your pay again. Oh, ouch. Sure, it hurts. But again, you can choose what you want to do with it. And now you might think, well, I've never been further from what I wanted. But you have actually never been closer. Because again, the universe just wants to show, it wants to push you to your limits. Because when you say you want something bigger than what you have right now, the universe is like, sure, man, but you gotta work for it. I won't just give it to you. And when I say you, I mean specifically you. Not I won't give it to anyone, because
Would
sure,
like
someone
some
just
of
gets
these?
the big jackpot, but maybe they have deserved it in some other way. Maybe they have made themselves ready for it way. But you, specifically you have your own journey. You have your own quest, your own, and it has to be this way that it is.
How may I serve?
Because maybe the universe wants to teach you something. Maybe it wants to give you a great story that you'll have with you, no matter your situation. This is what I use whenever I meet failure. I think, okay, what did the universe want to teach me with this?
Yeah.
And with that in mind, it's like, okay, I just gotta get better. I just gotta get better. I'll keep getting better. Because I'll never stop improving.
Okay.
Keep trying, keep improving, keep failing, because you'll get there eventually. So guys, there's a quest over here if you want to continue.
Yep. I just finished my stuff and things that I wanted to do.
Good.
I click it as well. I'm speaking
Yep.
with Laura right now.
Scrolls from the Forbidden Archive. He has the means to summon a lesser evil.
Him what? Which bloody one? Where? Oh, we don't know, of course. Elias could cover the steppes in blood, but a lesser could wipe out the continent, or worse. Come, Elias's pet demon is inside. Pray it leads us to him.
Do you think people get overwhelmed easily?
Yes, I do. Because people, they are not aware of some of these tips that can help them get more, what can we say,
It was protecting that fool.
giving them an easier time bracing and actually getting the information that can help them. Like, oh, it's overwhelming because then I gotta do this and always getting better and man, can I get a day off?
Yeah.
So yes, people are probably easily overwhelmed. And this is again where translated to your situation. Don't put more on your plate than you can chew, right? Don't put more in your mouth than you can chew. Think of it like a staircase. A staircase. When you make your staircase of improvement, you want to make the steps tall enough that you have to push yourself a little further each time. You have to jump a little higher, or you have to be a little stronger, you have to be a little smarter, a little quicker to reach the next step. So you always push yourself, but just in the slightest, so it's always improved. Not too tall, so it's impossible for you, or it's overwhelming. But just enough to push you a little over your limits. 101%, then 102%, then 103%.
But that medallion could bring peace
And
to those 2 mourning.
it cannot be, the steps cannot be so small that it doesn't feel like you're improving at all. Because then it all feels irrelevant, and then you'll burn out.
And be swift about it.
So there is a fine balance between, okay, it's too hard, and I just give up. It's like I can't see a way that this will happen. And there's also the other way where, goddamn, this is easy. It's too boring. I don't see any progress. I might as well stop.
We'll find help there.
And you will find out, you'll feel it in your body, and this means you have to be good at feeling in your body. You have to be good at feeling like when am I pushing myself, and when is it like irrelevant work? Because I find it way more boring doing irrelevant work than I find it impossible to do impossible. I would much rather do something that is impossible rather than doing something that is irrelevant.
Yeah.
That's for me at least.
I agree with you, to be honest.
So find the staircase, build your staircase tall enough so it pushes you a little every time, a little more every time. But not too tall so it's impossible for you or it feels too hard that you give up. But not so small that it feels irrelevant.
Okay.
That is how you can see improvement, and this is how you can not get overwhelmed. But it's all by feeling your own body, setting your own limits, but also being ready that, okay, I'm actually gonna improve, and I'm not just gonna stop in my comfort zone. Because if you're stuck in your comfort zone, you'll never do anything else. I have also been in my comfort zone for too long. I didn't call anyone. I hold myself back from going out and expanding my network because I was like, oh my god, what if they think I'm stupid, or what if they laugh at me and stuff?
Yeah.
But then I remember this sentence. The billionaire or the business owner will never laugh at you for starting a business. The six-pack guy will never laugh at you for doing your first day in the gym. The dancer will never laugh at you for falling after your dance. And the singer will never laugh at you for trying to sing. It's only the people that obtain absolutely fucking nothing that have something to say whenever you're dreaming big.
Why is that, though? Just pure jealousy? What is that? Like
It's pure jealousy, and it's this zombie mindset. It's the grilled brain of watching too much social media, being so convinced that obtaining success is a matter of luck. And then dwelling that, and then pushing it onto other people.
Yeah.
It is pure jealousy and hatred to yourself. Not any disrespect to people doing this sometimes. I could also sometimes do it, but it's purely that people have seen successful people, and then they're like, okay, I'm never gonna get this. So when other people are trying, you have to pull them down because, oh, they cannot get this because then they'll be cooler than me. I cannot have that. So they pull you down.
Elias is here.
And it's always these people that do it. But the business owners, they will always be happy that you try. Like, cool, man, let me help you. Let me be a part of your network. They love new business people because they know they have so much potential. Right? And they want to help you.
Not all business owners, though, because
not all.
This depends on on how much open spaces the specific business have. I mean, we can't compare the businessman that has like 2 cafeterias on the city. If you go and open a cafeteria, you're gonna take his customers away, so he's not gonna be very willingly on that, and he's gonna spend.
Not necessarily, no.
Yeah, not
Because
necessarily.
That's another psychological thing, right?
Yeah.
When you come to a train station, and there is only a Coca-Cola. There's only a Coca-Cola machine, vending machine.
Where would I start?
This is like sales psychology. The question is, for you subconsciously, do I want a Coke or not? right when you see it.
Yeah.
And then it's 50-50. The Coke sells 100 Cokes out of 200. What if there were a Pepsi machine beside it? Most people would think, oh, it will sell 50 each. Or maybe a little more Coke than Pepsi, because most people drink it. But no, they both empty out. Because now the question isn't, do I want a Coke or not? Now the question is, do I want a Coke, a Pepsi? Like, this is the question. Or do I not want it? So there's more chance of them selling. Because now there is actually 3 questions you have to answer. Coke, Pepsi, or none.
Okay.
But I agree, some people, and of course in different situations, it is different. But this applies to most things.
Are you game?
Yeah, I'm here. Let's see.
Okay.
And I learned all of this the hard way as well. This was all also by trial and error, listening to people, arguing with people. But I could never argue with what is just the best for me, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I could sit there and be, but how am I supposed to get better when the whole world is against me? Boom, that's my mindset. So of course that's all I'm gonna receive, right?
Yeah.
But when I start saying, okay, the universe wants to show me where I can get better. Thank you. Wow. Let me just be the best person of myself I can be, right? There's just way more to live for when you live like this, other than just playing the victim card every time.
Do you believe in fake it till you make it? So I mean that's pretty much it, right?
It's an interesting one, and I love when people ask this because they always ask me. It's not fake it until you make it. It is secondly, fake it until you become it, and then thirdly, the best one, feel it until you become it. So let me repeat that. Fake it till you make it. That's a no-go.
Okay.
Fake it till you become it. So, you know, fake being the rich guy that, oh, I have six-pack, even though you don't. Until you have it. And the last one, feel it until you have it. If you don't see anything in your life other than you having the six-pack, you will get it eventually. Trust me on that. Because your body and mind will program itself to chase what you see in your head. And this also applies to when people feel super unlucky, like, oh, why is the train always late when it's me? Because you've programmed your mind to only acknowledge and only confirm you whenever the train is actually late.
Yeah,
so
that's
the best
a nice
thing you can
example,
do,
to be honest.
the best thing you can do is feel it till you become it.
Okay.
And then train your brain to not play the victim card. Because you program yourself to only find it then. It's like confirming it, you know?
Yeah.
So, the train is late, I'm all... Of course, but the other 50 times it didn't happen to you, you didn't even see it because your brain is so wired up to only confirm that you're unlucky. But how about flipping it? Oh wow, I'm so lucky. The train haven't gone late in like 3 days now. It's amazing.
I need... Wait. Because something I have fucked up on my things. Give me a second. Wait here.
You can always refund your skills.
Yes, but something I have fucking forgotten, I think, right? I can't go combustion, why? Why I can't
You need
go...
one more ability point another place to upgrade the special one.
Okay, Endless Fire rank 1. We've done that. Permafrustrate, I have Permafrustrate, definitely. Yeah. Inner Flames 1 to 3. I have Inner Flames 1 to 3. Oh no, I don't have. Okay. Okay, we found the missing link. Okay, perfect.
Good.
What is this AoE thing?
It's my Swain ult basically.
Oh damn.
I just drain my opponents and I get more damage. I get more essence, which is like my way of using mana. And I can just deal a fat amount of damage and yeah, it's nice.
Okay.
So it says we have to find a prison. Maybe it's
Okay.
here.
This looks like a prison to me.
Motherfucking prison. We gotta find. Oh, I think it says.
I kinda agree with the name. They
Yeah.
look like cell. Oh no, I put my serpent and I have 40 seconds cooldown. On a door.
Put your serpent on a fucking door.
Yeah, bro. He didn't even one-shot the
Nice.
door. You're just
Am I
going
lagging?
straight.
Like sometimes I cannot open the doors.
I'm
Like
not
I can't
there.
click on this door.
Yeah, rusted cell door. I don't know.
Maybe we need a key or something. Oh, there's a jailer. Boom.
Oh, I got a key.
Oh, Yoon.
We find her.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women on the story, though.
Yeah, is there a
The
problem?
chopping.
No, no.
It stopped and I thought...
Need more
He
men.
was coming for me next.
Your friend Zolaya sent me.
She's still here?
You'll see her soon. We need to get through the market.
And again, all I need people